Well, hello everybody, this is Sergio Explains, and today I'm here to talk about the mini Jack Daniels All Number 7 in tins from the UK. But before we start, I think I'm gonna pour me some Gentleman Jack because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Let me put that over there so you can see it. There we go. And this is the sip of the night. There we go. In this video, I want to explain the limited information that I have about the miniature bottles of Jack Daniels. As far as I know, there are two distinct categories or series of these. One is the octagonal shape, and I call them octagonal shape because the can has 8 sides, like that. You can see it has 8 sides. And the big difference with the other ones is that these are square. You can clearly see that these have 4 sides, while these have 8 sides. Now, the ones that are octagonal came out, these are all from the United Kingdom, came out with a mini bottle that looks like that, and it has the 5 centiliter, the label says 5 centiliter right up here on the top. There are no other edition of Jack Daniels that I know that have the 5 centiliter here on the top of the label. So these are the right bottles that came out with the octagonal tins. Now, the bottles, as far as I know, the bottles that came out with the square tins look like this. That's it. They are glass bottles. All these are glass bottles, and the top has that on the top, while the other ones don't have nothing on the top. Now that is the most basic difference between these two series. And here's where we start talking about the octagonal series. Now the octagonal series, I think I'm gonna need a sip. Oh, that's good. That hit the spot. Let's see if we can put it there. Okay, here we go. There are several different series that came out with the octagonal series. And what I have here are some of the ones that came out without a trim. These don't have a trim. What do I mean by that? Well, for example, if you see this front of the label here, it has a white trim around it. You see that? I call it a trim. It might be called something else, but there is a whole series of these that have that white trim around the picture. Now, I can show you, for example, this one, and it has the same exact picture. Let me remove the copita there. It has the same exact picture, but this one has a gold trim. So you see, it's pretty much the same, not identical, but pretty much the same. This one has the all number 7 here. It's a little bit bigger and lower. The Jack Daniels is also bigger. This is smaller, but it's the same picture, but it's two different series. White trim, gold trim. as I was saying, there is a whole series, as far as I can tell, that has absolutely no trim. Like these. These don't have any trim. Now, I'm not sure if the trim is the actual thing that determines the series, because they all have something or not have it, and they all have something else and not have it. What do I mean by that? Depending how you want to group things, is the tops. Some of the tops look similar and some of the tops look different. Some of the tops look similar, some of them look different. The same with these. So, a series, I don't know how the series is defined. A series might be defined by the trim, or by the top, or by something else. Let me show you something that I find incredible. Now, most of these, all of the ones that I have here, and I don't have them all, absolutely not even close to having them all, have, let me see if you can see the bottom is painted white. The bottom is painted white here. In all of these, the bottom is painted white. Bottom painted white. Including these, the bottom is painted white. Until we get to this one. This one might be the most rare of them all that I have, because this one does not have a white painted bottom. And on top of that, I'll tell you another difference about this one. Let's keep it here for a second. Let me show you the tops. For all of these octagonal ones that I have, the tops open like this, and they hold there. They are held by a latch. You see how that works? I'll show you the inside. See how that works? Believe me, they all have this kind of top. Pick anyone, they all work like that. Different series, different year, different something, trim, white trim, gold trim. You wanna see the gold trim? This is the gold trim. It goes like that too. But what do we have here? This one does not have a latch at all. This one seems to be in a series of its own, that the lid does not have, it doesn't work like the other ones. One of these things is not like the other ones. So that is another way of making this different from the other ones. And what I want to do is not for myself, but for my fellow collectors, I would like to ask for the information that you might have. Some of you might have little pieces of information, and some of you, if you do have all the answers, please comment below, send me a message. I might even end up making another video explaining to the rest of the collectors how this actually works, because I do not know how this works. And right before making this video, I had the idea of looking under the bottles, and all these that are painted white on the bottom, they have a barcode with a number. And what I expected to find was that all the ones with a white trim would have the same barcode at the bottom, and the ones without them would have a different barcode at the bottom, and that was not accurate. So Some of these have a barcode, and I can read the little number here that ends with 3614. This one ends with 3614, and this one ends with 1071. But these are all painted white at the bottom. And I think there's even one more different barcode. And here's the surprise. The one that has the lid that is different and that is not painted white at the bottom, it has a sticker, not painted, but it has a sticker with a barcode that ends in 1047. So I can tell that this one for sure is different for whatever reason. I was told, and here is where I'm asking for your help, and I've asked for people's help, and this is what I got. I was told that these came in cases of 15. And my friend Rami Lasso was nice enough to send me some of these pictures. The case of 15, though, these are the only photos that I have. I'm not sure exactly what year they came out and which one of these tins came out in a case of 15. I was told that there were 3 years that they were released, and maybe, just maybe, there might be 45 different versions of these out there, 15 times 3 in 3 years, but that might be totally wrong. So what I'm doing here is I'm asking, excuse me, time for my sipping gentleman Jack. Cheers. That's good. I'm asking for your help if you know about these, so that, not for me, because I'm not trying to get them all. I'm happy with the ones that I have. You usually see all these here in that mini curio cabinet right here. That's a mini Jack Daniels in tins and copitas curio cabinet. But so that I can compile that information that you give me and give it back to the rest of you, so that you can, if you are trying to complete a collection or at least a series of these collections, that you know what you're doing, because I certainly do not know what's going on here. I love a lot of these. That's why I buy them. I have them. This has to be one of my most favorite ones. The ones with the face of Jack Daniels right there. That is just, it takes the first prize. But I also really like this one with the all number 7 there, big old number 7 brand at an angle. And let me go back to talking about the squares. These are the squares, and as far as I know, there are only 3 different versions of these. This is not like the octagonal ones, and there are so many of them. There might be more than 3, but I just know 3 of these. Once again, they come with a different kind of mini bottle that looks like that. And these are beautiful. These are just awesome. They have a 7820 code bar at the bottom. At least that one, 7608. Oh my God, they all have different barcodes. And this one is 8124. So I don't know what's going on. But check out how beautiful these are. And this is what a collection is about. Enjoy not knowing. Once you know everything, once you have everything, you can display it, but it is so exciting to be in the middle of it, not to know everything, not to have everything, to be in the hunt, to be asking for information and giving information. This is absolutely wonderful. And if you don't know about this just yet, well, I will be giving one of these sets away in the next couple weeks. If you don't know about that and you would like to participate, I will totally give this away for free in a raffle. And send me a message, I'll provide the information. I will give this set away. It's a tin with a mini bottle, and with this single barrel copita. The tin is all number 7. The copita is a single barrel. I was just tasting from the gentleman jack. I am still tasting from it. But if you want to participate, send me a message. I will give you the information that you need. I will give this whole set for free right here, and I will ship it to you anywhere in the world if you participate in the raffle. Why? It's just to celebrate Jack Daniels. That's just it. So here we go. Cheers to collecting and being a little bit confused, but if you do have the information provided to me, I'll try to distribute it to the rest of the collectors and we'll all be happy. Until then, cheers.